Okay. When and how did you find out you had lupus?
Many years ago, when I went to a dermatologist about another problem that I had, and he did a biopsy of a spot that I had on my neck, and got to looking and saw the rash across my face.
How has life changed since your diagnosis?
I'm very careful to always wear sunscreen. I never go out in the sun without a hat or protection from the sun, because sun aggravates the possibility that you would have a spell. What is it? A flare. That's it. Flare.
What are some common misunderstandings about lupus?
A common misunderstanding about lupus is that if you have it, everything is all over your life is dead. You can't ever do anything. But in fact, once lupus is diagnosed, it often is very manageable. It's never ever going away, but you can treat it so that you can continue to live your life.
What advice would you give others battling lupus?
Make certain that you have a good doctor. Make certain that you see a board-certified rheumatologist and you find out as much about the disease as you possibly can. Don't just trust the internet, but do a lot of exploring to find out what's going on, because the more you understand, the better things are for you.
What is the greatest challenge you face living with lupus?
Greatest challenge is dealing with other people. I rarely ever tell anybody that I have a form of lupus, because when I do, they freak out. So I just kind of, because I have a very, very mild form of it. My sister has a form that's worse than mine, and she gets very tired sometimes. And when she gets very tired, she has to accept that, okay, it's time for me to sit down and rest.
How do you think lupus has shaped your relationships and social life?
Again, with mine, it hasn't bothered me because I have such a mild case of it. I can sort of, most of the time, pretend that it's not there.
What is your biggest hope for lupus research?
That it would become easier to diagnose lupus, because a lot of people suffer and don't know what they have because it's so difficult to diagnose.
How has lupus affected your family life?
All of us wear sunscreen now. My husband, my children, and my sisters, everybody, we all very tuned in to keeping out of the sun and managing our stress.
Did you know what lupus was before you were diagnosed?
No, I did not. Never heard of it.
Thank you, Ms. Thompson.